What's up, fam? Hope everybody's doing well. We're back. Frog in my throat. I don't know what it is. Like, I've got some, like, small congestion that comes and goes, and I've been, like, hitting it with medicine for a good long while. It's really annoying.
Hello there.
But it just is. Alucard, how you doing, my guy? Good to see you. Appreciate you. But hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back. It's Saturday night. It's Resident Evil night. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one as always. We're going to be continuing the story of Resident Evil 0. I hope you guys are doing well. I am sorry I missed Thursday. I have on a personal level, a very stressful couple of weeks, few weeks coming up. So it's a little hard on the mind. I'm a lot better now at holding it together, but Thursday I couldn't do it. But into July, man. Ooh, I'm looking forward to the end of this month. Just got some fun, not so fun stuff, but we all have our battles, right? That's how it goes. Alucard, glad to hear it, man. I'm glad you're doing well. Good to see you as always. Mr. J, thank you for the game, and I'm not going to say it out loud because I'm going to try to play it tomorrow. I'm going to leave it a surprise. But thank you so much for that. I really appreciate your generosity. You had a heck of a night last night, man. You had a good night last night. It's always nice to see. Leopard, how are you? Good to see you. I have a peanut butter chocolate milk tonight. I've been doing this is like more of like a diet peanut butter chocolate milk, believe it or not. But I've been doing a cleanse all weekend. I've been doing nothing but liquids this weekend, and then I'm really hoping that's a jump start on a diet because I've got to get my health in order, and that's the next big goal I was going to work on this year, was getting my health in order, and hopefully being a big guy, like, it's really hard for me to do. Unfortunately, I love food and I don't have a black hole complex. So that's my next big goal. I'm really trying to work hard on that this week. So, Leopard, it's always good to see you making dinner. Nice. Good for you. But that's my laughing in that shell, folks. But, yeah, but always glad to see you guys. Resident Evil 0. Remember, if you're new to us on Saturdays, we're going to be doing Resident Evil every Saturday till who knows when, because we're playing through the Resident Evil timeline of games. I've got that list of it on Discord if you want to go see it. It's there. Don't feel pressured. But that's what we're doing every Saturday, and then trying to work some more horror games into the mix, because I don't want to get into the DVD burnout that I had in previous years from playing it non-stop. Thanks, Leopard. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm being it's you know, we play with the cards that we're dealt, and for me, like, my DNA and genetics and all that crap, it's hard. Like, I have a lot of big people in my ancestry, but I gotta get there. You just gotta do it, because I want to do it for me. So I started playing FIFA 22 and Resident Evil 4. Nice. I've never played Resident Evil 4. I'm looking forward to it down the line. It's gonna be great. Alright, let's load some crap up. But even then, again, like, doing dieting and all that, getting that under control is going to be a huge boost to my mental health as well. Which is also going to be good. I'm trying to focus on making forward food and comparisons to eating out. Turning out. Yeah, Leopard, I'm with you on that. Like, I've got shelves full of food because I invest more in foods that have a shelf life rather than stuff that can last in my fridge for a week. So I've got lots of that over me. I agree with that. You're gonna love Resident Evil 4. Played it when I was a kid when it first came out. I'm so yeah, I get it, Leopard. I get it. All right, let's get rid of stuff. I don't need that. Okay. I agree with you completely on that one, Leopard. Arn, it's good to see you, man. I didn't expect to see you. How you feeling, buddy? How art thou feeling? Oh yeah, of course, let's look on the right place. Okay, yeah. Life drains us, Leopard. Life drains us. I'm with you on that one. Pain meds are a wonderful thing. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are. But it's good to see you, man. Good to see you. I hope you continue to be on the up and up. And make sure you get enough rest, man. That's the most important thing that matters. Is get your rest, get your fluids in, and take your meds. I got a text message. I'm talking to one of my old friends with college, which has been pretty fun. I slept for like 16 hours yesterday. I drank over... Jeez, yeah, that's the way to do it, man. You go play with those sausages, leopard. Sounds delicious. Sausages out of the oven. Yummy. Dude, I'm just glad you're working through it, Arn. That's the most important thing, man. Surgery will and shall. No doubt.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil 0. Yes, yes, it is. Chicken and pepper ones, nothing exciting. That still sounds delish. So I've got to. I make a lot of rice now. Rice cookers are amazing, and trying to experiment with that a little bit. And then I've got a lot of like canned meat and things like that. So working on some recipes and all that. Okay, but you're totally right on like eating from home rather than eating out. But it's just that's the struggle, is cooking. Because I got nobody to cook for me, so I got to do it. I stood up a total of 3 times to go to the bathroom yesterday. Today I'm able to get on my own. That's good, Arn. I'm glad. Pinterest is my best friend. That's good. Pinterest should be everybody's best friend. Okay, so let's see here. Let's look at our map. Where did we live? Oh, yeah, we're pretty much... Yeah, just the beginning of this lovely area right here. Pinterest is my legit best friend. I don't know what it is with you ladies with Pinterest and Target. Y'all love both of those. But you're right about the creative factor on Pinterest, that's for sure. Exit. Let me see. Does he have any weapons? Yeah. Whip. Pinterest has a ton of recipes for everything. Keep that in mind. Okay, so when I went this way last time... Oh, I do have cocktails on the ready, right? Yeah, I do. Some lovely plant zombies in here.
Let's split up.
Roger.
I want to split up. Get back here.
Come on.
Okay.
Wrong key. For Spanish projects last year, let's go. El Proyecto de Español. Let's go down the creepy hallway. Maybe a little spicy, but still good. Hey, you can't go wrong with a little bit of spicy, bro. Not at all. Okay, this is... I had a plant zombie come up on me earlier. Let's see here. Okay. Oh wow, look. You don't got no room either. So it looks like I gotta drop stuff off in the hallway. Which is fine as long as I have a place to put it. Oh, she has a little bit of room, so I can at least get the gas can, but I still need to... there we go. According to our map, did we get everything in here? Looks... No, there's still something in here. Dude, my head's messed up without the meds. I can't tell you. I've like... In addition to the life stuff I'm still working through, like, last few days have been like a kicked my mental mind. So I know I'm not on the meds, but bro, I get it, man. Oh, go this way. Come on. Say hello to my little friend. I'm supposed to like hold him out. No! Okay, that's like entirely not what I intended. She's wasting bullets and I just want to fry the dude. There we go. That's what I wanted. And she died anyway. Well, that was stupid. Half the time I feel like my head is in the fog. Oh, I've heard fun things about OxyContin. I think the weirdest medication I've ever been on is Lariam because that gave me vivid dreams. And like vivid dreams are just freaking weird. I'm okay not having those again. I really am. Like when I was in Africa years back, like that's what we had to take to avoid malaria. But like freaking, like I had like, yeah, you know how everybody's had that dream where like they go to school without their pants on. Like freaking, I had one of those, and it was a vivid dream where we had to like do roll call and like stand in line and all that crap. And I'm like doing it, mine, but I'm like physically standing up in my tent because I'm having this dream. It was weird. Okay. Scary dream is vivid. I believe it, man. Dude, DM me the dream, man. I'd love to hear about it. Okay, so we're gonna leave stuff here at the front, at least for now. Okay. I want to keep the shotgunny. There's some health there. Let's keep that. We're gonna leave the ribbon. It was bad enough that I moved rooms. I was sleeping in. It was the first time I was able to... Wow. Okay, so you got room there. They both got some room. A little bit of room. Okay. What is this I left here? Oh, that's the hook shot. Okay. Alright. Okay, so... I wonder where old Plant Zombie runs in from. Around the corner, maybe, or... Let's look over here. Dude, I appreciate that, man. 44 months. Thank you so much, man. Just seemed an image of a clock, so I need like a clock key for that there. Fake Arner. Oh, okay, so... Alright, that's what he does. Let's do it right this time, yeah? Oh, come on, man. Everybody loves fake Arden. Come on now. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, that's over with. Sheesh. Go ahead and use that. And I'll have a cowboy there use the that wave in here just to keep storage down. It can be shoot, man. Can be a little painful.
Hello there.
Yo, Barbie, how are you? Good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. Hope you're doing well. This urinal is unspeakably filthy. Yeah, when you've got like a place full of zombie, of course it will be. Another one! Come on! Well, shoot, man. Love you, but I'm leaving. Another one! Why do we need another one? Barbie, how are you? How are the kiddos and everything else in your life? Hope everything's good. Yeah, just a little bit. But that's probably the men's restroom, which is typically nasty anyway. We don't have like the lounges and all that. The chill spots that women's bathrooms get. Shoot. Y'all get the couches and all the pizzazz. Nothing special about that, cowboy? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this for now. We wouldn't use that. Okay, fair, fair. Just extra bribery to keep y'all coming back. Who's with Resident Evil and like paintings with lovers? Every Resident Evil has a painting of somebody of lovers. Notice to all staff. This document is very old. Well, that's good to know. Regular meetings of the Vaccine Research and Infectious Agents teams will be held. Both meetings are security level 5 will be held in the following locations. Operations, second floor meeting room. Entry code shall be 815. Okay. Yep, that's the plan. That's the plan, Leopard. I played through a lot of them and beaten a lot of them, but I want to do like the whole timeline. Cover all the bases. Yeah, that plant looks like it's been wilted. But I want to do it by the Resident Evil timeline, not by the when it was released. I like it better that way. Flame candle. Okay. Nope, not doing crows. Not doing it. Now, let's do it. Get everything in that room. Okay, good. That room's clear. Nice, nice. Ah, you can see a lot of stuff on the floor. Yike! Alright, so let's see here. Let's examine this bad boy. Square shaped. And then there's a clock, and that's a lion. The Lion King. Look, move it, Rebecca. And especially one thing that I'm nostalgically excited about this one, Leopard, is we're getting Rebecca Chambers in Derby Dur. That's pretty exciting. Image of a clock. I don't think that'll work, but let's try it anyway. Yeah. Locked from the other side. Okay. Can't use that one. Nothing ever good comes from double doors in this series, but I'm gonna go through them anyway. As far last I played and was told, yes. Okay, got stuffies over here. Oh, shotgun shells. Those are nice. I like shotgun shells. I have not. Typically I do, but one, I took Thursday off just because of mental and work stress. But at the same time, like, I want to play with the meta of all the new perks when it comes out. I like to do the PTBs for new killers and survivors and things like that, not so much for perks. Okay, so exchange. I don't want to examine, I want to exchange. There we go. Alright, then we're gonna go back over to Rebecca. Oh, I didn't confirm it. I'm a goober. Oh, well, that's right. That's what I'm doing wrong. I always forget that. That's fair. I haven't watched it yet. I normally avoid it even. Yeah, same. But I mean, I'm really excited about the new Resident Evil stuff. That's for sure. Okay, here we go. I want to keep her on the pistola. It looks like she's loaded and ready to go, so that's good. But I do need a more pistol ammo soon. More pista ammo. Okay, switch back. Check our map. We've got everything in here. Okay. No, you can never go wrong with them at all. Ever. Ever. Don't have everything in here yet, which is fine. We shall find it all. Oh, I'm sure it's on the way. Hey, what's up, Pugs? Thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Party with the nerds. Party with the nerds. I hope you have a great time on your date with your hubs this upcoming. That's pretty cool. Super happy for you. Here's some gossip. Regulation for trainees. Just watch the first. Oh, you're a bit behind. It's really good. Season 4. There you go. I can't tell you how many people binged season 4 in one day. I did. But being completely done with it now, it was amazing. But the one spoiler I will tell everyone is that 11 proved that pineapple can be eaten on pizza. You gonna watch it now? You got a PS5? Let's go. A new generation of model employees to Umbrella. Okay, let's go. Without regard to gender, race, or creed, producing the best candidates for future leaders of a Umbrella corporation. We look forward to the development of your leadership qualities. Great. Guidelines. Discipline, obedience, unity, and be willing to kill everyone. Oh, he's in the person that gets in a bunch and sells it to other people. Yeah, I mean, if people didn't buy it, there wouldn't be so much scummy about it. But people, whatever reason, they buy it. It's crazy. These 3 basic words. Mind words at all times. Devote yourselves to your training and bring honor to yourselves in the corporation. James Marcus, Director, Umbrella Corporation. Like, I would never get up in that just because I know better. I just wait for it to come out later. I'm not that crazy that I have to get it now. Oh, Resident Evil's always great, Pugs. You can never go wrong with Resident Evil. Ever! A lot of it is oftentimes just slow exploring. There's something else in here. I need to make sure I get it. I don't have a system disc. Doggone it. Not in a row, Pugs, but I played through most of them, but not all of them. There's, well, not most of them. There's many I haven't played, and that's the goal, is to get through them all in Resident Evil order. But as a whole, I absolutely love the series. It's one of the reasons why Jill is my girl. She's very nostalgic to me. A lot of long nights playing Resident Evil 3. My girl. It's an artist scaffolding. Someone stolen. Okay, well, I'll find it on my way through. Block from the other side. Okay, can't go that way, so we'll go up and go this way. Open the door. Okay, here we go. I need more ammo. A fire motive. I don't have a fire motive. Oh, this one. I go through these double doors. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Oh, that's cool. It's a map. I like maps. Took the training facility map. Okay, microfilm. I like microfilm. Ink ribbon. Okay, more ink ribbon. More the merrier, right? Okay, so there's my lift control. All right. Oh, whoa, you been on a WoW kick? Uh-oh.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
An old buddy of mine wants me to play. Oh gosh, what is it? Guild Wars 2. I haven't caught into that yet, but I don't know. I have Final Fantasy 14. But I just haven't gotten in the MMOs of late. Oh, get off me. The heartbeats. Oh, typically if you're hurt or if there's zombies close by, you've got a tense moment. It's just part of the Resident Evil experience. Ooh, ammo. Danger. I should go down there. Oh, that's great. Cool. The lift is broken. Yeah, it would do that, wouldn't it? Should have given her some health before she went up. Glad I got ammo. I got ammo. Okay. Alright. Alright. Tell you what we need. We need a little bit of low-key music. So I don't mind the footsteps, but okay. Oh, that's never a good sound. There's freaking crows out there. Typically, with crows, I want to go with a handgun rather than a shotgun. Okay, there we go. Before I go outside, oh, I need a minute hand on the clock. I mean, that's good to know, but I was hoping for some quick help of Rooskies. Guess not. Go outside and play with the crows, maybe, hopefully. Okay. I'd love to kill them all, but I don't want to waste all my ammo in the process. Come on, Rack, you're smarter than that. Yes, yes, I am. Hey, weird torture room. Let's go. Okay, so there's some knights. Maybe I'm the other side of the same door from earlier. Who knows? I have a new item in my inventory. Oh, broken. Inventory be giving me stuff. I like it when the inventory gives me stuff, don't you? I do. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Keep your what? Notificazione on el teléfono. Okay, so I can't go that way, so let's go down here and see what suicide awaits me down here. Ooh, it's a cage. There's something in there. Big machine here, you don't know what it's for. Yes, let's start the machine. Oh, I need him up here. I need Cowboy upstairs. So you're still in here. Let's look at our map. So there's a solid room right there. I go out here, you got another couple of rooms over here. Oh, so she's up those stairs there, it looks like. Okay, so let's poke around a little bit. Let's see what else we can find. It's a locked door. I can't go that way. The lift is now broken. Okay, so I can't use that anymore. This is just plain silly, but it is what it is. And nothing on the bookshelf for us to use. Alright. That's right, that was locked from the other side. So I guess I'll need that key card. Must have just been that room. It's really quiet. Okay, that's better. As long as there's some little bit of music. I don't like it when it's dead quiet. And good and evil are brought into balance. A new way will be open for you. Ooh, behave. Alright. I'm guessing there's something behind here. Is what I reckon. I suppose since I'm here, I'll save. Might as well. There it is. I was gonna say I couldn't get to the freaking typewriter. Good grief. Okay, now let's go play this way. Okay, bullets are nice. Yo, Morph, how you doing, dude? It's good to see you. Dead boy there. Yo, Morph. Dude, I lurked on you just recently, man. How was your stream the other day? Didn't stay for too long, but I did drop in. Okay, let's look in here. Oh, that's where I was. I don't want to go back in there. Oh, it's my pleasure, dude. If people have the goodwill to drop into my channel, the least I can do is the same in return. That's me, of course. Not everybody has to do that, but that's just how I function. Okay, let's go in this door. Let's go in this door. Oh, that sucks. Get out of here. I'm gonna have to take a hit, knock you all over. I don't want to do that because the black statue. Does it have any ammo in it? Let's see here. Probably not. Oh, it's got 7 shots. Let's go. We'll go with that puppy. Okay, take care of that. Yes, let's go up the ladder. Up the ladder. Oh, hello. Oh, yay. Yeah, leave the other one for a little bit. That door is now unlocked. Oh, I'm back over here. I mean, every little bit helps, right? Sheesh. But I'm still gonna go back to the main room, drop some stuff off. I left some ribbon in there. I really don't like leaving stuff around, and I need to find some ammo. Actually, let's see. Can I drop this off here? Okay, so that takes care of that guy. I'm gonna drop you off. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with that guy yet. Okay. Let's double check everything else hooked up. Knife. Yeah, probably gonna need a knife for a little bit. Sheesh. Hook shot. I don't think I need the hook shot right now. But we are going rogue, kids. Little bit of shank action. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's go. Giggity giggity. Giggity. Alright. Okay, let's go this way again. Pick up the stuff I left. Fire motive. Did it get everything in here? I wonder. Oh. Hello. Which way you guys gonna go? Okay, there's a one. Guns are too quick. Gotta take some more medicine soon. Medicine, medicine. I'm like not even sick. I just put this crap out of my throat. Whatever it is. Actually, let's go back down to that lower area. I want to see if I can, like, turn off that spray or something. Turn off all this Gucci-ness down here. Or is it something I can't do from this side? It's starting to look like something I can't do from this side, which is a bummer. No biggie. Old and out of use fire extinguisher. Okay. Fair enough. Come on. Come on, there we go. Now, it's the only way out of here back up. Yep, that would be the ups. On the up and up. Okay. Yeah. There's an Oib in here I'll pick up. And that room is locked. She's on the 3rd floor. Shanked! Get shanked! Really? Okay, then I'll just use it. That's fine. Okay, so of course we're back over here. So I want to try to get upstairs. I don't. I'm not thinking of what else I can do at the moment. Well, she's not looking good, man. I gotta find her some help at some point too. Okay. So back in here, so I'm gonna drop some stuff off. Then I'm going to try to find a way to get to her. Hang on just one second, guys. Okay, back to it. Alrighty, yeah. Alright. Insert this film into a projector. Okay, so let's leave this right now. Leave that right now. So we have a little bit of room for like ammo and crap. And then let's try and see if we can get up to our friend upstairs. Walk from the other side, and I think that's the door I was hoping to go into. Yeah, I wanted to go in that door. Bummer. Okay, so been to that room. We're in this room. There. That room was locked, so this side's clear. This side was locked. Might have to play her for a minute. Okay. Oh, hurt one. Obviously, you can't do that one. Let's take a look at the map in the room. We're in here. Actually, this should work. This was the door I was just trying to go through that was locked. Because I need to get him up there. check our ammo before we play with that cowboy. Okay, we got plenty. She's on caution. Caution is better than not. So it's maybe 1, maybe 2 hits, okay? What are you doing, girl? Get that too. You just playing with your toy? Okay. Just don't always trust you behind the green screen there. Okay. Alright. I'll go a little farther to unlock that door, which is what I want. Okay. There we go.
This way.
Yeah.
Okay, we're reunited again. So if you got the shotgun, then let me see here. And he's got that gun. Okay, so we got a little bit to work with here. So let's go back upstairs, finish that thing up here. He needed the strength to do that, and then we've got little bug friend right in there. Okay, come over here, big guy. Got some work for you to do. Oh, okay, it's one of those T-Marino thingarinos. Okay, so he does that, and then after he does that, I switch to her, go pick up what's there, and then come back. Okay. All right, Rebecca, go get us that good stuff. Get us that good stuff. Faculty key. Okay, faculty key works. Oh, come on.
Rebecca!
Oh, that's fun. Everybody's hurt. Let's do it with a knife, kids. What's up, Steamy? How you doing, buddy? I know, right? Pretty much just gotta do it with a knife. As it kills her first. I'm doing okay, man. I'm just happy to be playing games. This fight's not gonna go well, especially for the lack of ammo I have right now. Looks like you're playing at Steve. I knew that was gonna work. Of course that wasn't gonna work. Don't ever bring a knife to a bug fight.
Resident Evil 0.
From Stranger Things? I guess. I don't know. Did you finish it? Oh, the faint sounds. It's pretty good. Yeah. Did you notice how 11 proved that you can't eat pineapple on pizza? Huh? Bet you did. Okay, so where are we at here? I nearly shut it off. There you go. Okay, so we do though. Worst scene in the series. You know you liked it. So I do know where it can spell. So while she has plenty of ammo, this is what I want to do. I want to go in here. I want more weapons and more ammo before I take on that bug thing. So I'm going to try to figure that one out. Yeah, something like this, for example. Hello, nurse. Yeah, they did. Oh, absolutely. And there's the white statue. Girl, what are you doing? Hi, girl. What you doing? Okay, can't carry that. I can go back and get cowboys, so that's good. Hey, what are you doing? I don't like you looking over there. So I gotta cover that up so you can't chew any of that. Huh? Hey, come over here. There you go. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, so now we go back to the other door. Get the first aid from Cowboy. Heal up. Give him all my shotgun ammo. He's gonna need it. Shoot. All right. Okay. Yeah, right? Without a doubt, man. A year or longer, it about sums it up. Okay, so she's all healed up. We're gonna leave this for now. The new Resident Evil show? Nice. I hadn't heard about that one. I'll have to look it up. Okay, so let's equip that. Equip. But he's got the pistolas. Okay. So first, oh, the final episode was amazing. Like I mean, I loved it as a whole, but I could see why you'd say okay. But yeah, the end of the finale was absolutely epic. 100%. Yeah. I hope there's a season 2. I do. There's a lot they can build on that, and I'm hoping there's some more stuff with Qui-Gon would be pretty cool. We need you. Water motive. Pee and poo. Okay, not really seeing anything else in this room in particular. What are you doing? Don't go messing with that girl, okay? Leave that alone. Girl, no. Hey, no. You can't have that. Sorry. She wants to chew one of my cables. It's not gonna happen. Okay, so we go back down, have her follow me.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
Equip that puppy. Leave that puppy. Okay. There we go. That's a lot of organized chaos, man. Probably would have been fine if just one person went. A lot more damage than I planned on there. Probably can't just exchange that? Wow, okay. Alright, come on, come on. So probably what we should do here, just for safekeeping. Okay, well, that works too. Not examine, I want to exchange it. little quick on the trigger there, cowboy. Okay, there we go. I know there's another shotgun in here. But really want to get to a place because you want to conserve that ammo for Mr. Caterpillar up there as much as we can. But oh, hello. Good thing there's waves upstairs, huh? Okay. This bad boy. Take the fuel. Take the shotgun. There's a little bit of health upstairs. Just shotgun the zombies, one up for each, and then we're back inside. Say hello to my little friend. A little bit better. Okay, that door is now unlocked. So we're going to go back to the front save and then try to see what the two statues do. We know that the faculty is upstairs with Captain Bug. We've got some fun stuff to play with him. Girl, what are you barking at? There we go. Okay. All right. Go back down here. Little dirt pile of stuff we got cooking down here. Okay. There we go. And then, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna do that. No, I don't want the knife. Oh, idiot! I have the ribbon, so I was going to pick up. All right. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and save. Everything looks like it's bronze. I know, right? You ever played this one, Steamy? I know you played your fair share of Resident Evil. I had not played this one, and so it's pretty nice to be at the beginning of it all, supposedly. But anytime I see something like this, I'm thinking Mansion, man. Yeah, but so I looked up an order of how to play them, and this one was number 1. Alright, so we're saved, and so now we're going to go put these... I'm pretty sure these are both of the ones up here for this Wonderful little set of scales. So we're going to put the weight on the scales. And I'm pretty sure that picture down below is going to come up. I think is what's going to happen. Yep, that's the other one. Picture raise! Okay. Did I have them in the wrong places, I guess? Let's try it. I didn't play Outbreak. I don't think I played that one either. Because of first person? Oh. Yeah, I can understand that. I get it. Good and evil are brought into balance, a new path will be open for you. But nothing open up. I'll put them here for now, but nothing open up. There's a small hole in the back. Maybe that's not my statue. What do you think, Steamy? There's a small hole in the back. Okay, I want to examine this one too. Yeah, this one also has a small hole in the back. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna leave those two for now with my little stockpile down there. My grenade launcher. Oh, that's my microfilm. I want the big guy. Nope, not the ink ribbon. Alright, so being all saved and all, I think we're gonna go try Captain Bug again. Now that I have some more weapons rather than just a knife to go after him with. Yeah, you think that'd be good, right? Actually, what was this other room again? I missed it. I feel like I didn't do anything in there. Oh, there's nothing in there, looks like. Whatever, whatever. But I do need that faculty key, so... Alright, wounded Rebecca. Go down there and get the good stuff. Give me the key to the city. Yeah, just take it out of the retirement fund, Steamy. You might get in trouble. Rebecca. And not in the way that you want either. Alright. Oh, took too many hits. Well, it took a little more than 6 grenade shots and some shotty guns, huh?
Resident Evil 0.
It also helps that it doesn't help that we're both partially wounded. So that's that. And a bag of chips. Okay, so we're gonna leave you. Gonna leave you. Pick up you. And then Rebecca, old Becca. I'm gonna give him all the big guns, because he's gonna be the one fighting up there. Triple checking my map. Yeah, I already cleared the bathroom. Okay, that one, there's a key I didn't have. Can't go out that way. Yeah. Oh, look, you're already back to 102, Steamy. I'm so proud of you.
Let's regroup.
Roger.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're starting to get somewhere again. I guess I should check mine too. Oh, look. Still thinking about what I want to do with that one. Aw, Steamy. Steamy. Pobrecito. Alright, we go. Hey, what's up, Tech? How you doing, buddy? Here's Johnny. Yeah, but I want him to recover before I give him another health condition. Giant Slayer, what's up, man? No, I play other stuff from time to time. Trying to, anyway. Not always DBD, but probably there's a good case for mostly DBD. But how you doing, buddy? Nice to see a local around these parts. I've actually had the privilege of hanging out with Giant Slayer. It was fun. Here's Johnny. Working an alert at the moment. I gotcha. Billy. Oh, Billy. Working and lurking. Sounds like a plan, dude. Sounds like a plan. A new job? That's great, man. Oh, nights are not fun. I don't miss doing nights. But that's awesome on the job, man. That's great. Yeah, well, life comes first, man. We all know how that goes, dude. You gotta take care of business. Not a doubt. MMBPI! Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. How you doing? Have you come to watch me die? Which is pretty much gonna happen here. Oh, there we go.
Rebecca! Are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, we got a key. So now I guess what we're gonna do, we're gonna go save. That's what we're gonna do. Do want to examine what she's got, though. Oh, it's the fire key. Okay. Nice. I know where that puppy is. Not where I wanted to go. Yeah, especially for you, Steamy. That's true. Okay, alright. Down we go. Down a weaker. All the glorious things I have in here. I'm gonna leave that for now, just because I get Naima for it. I don't want their shot. I do want the ribbon. Yes, we're gonna save. Okay, now we go this way. Because we need to go check out that fire room. Fire! Fire! I missed that moment of joy when you stumbled on the typewriter. Right. Who's in the fire room? Lighter fluid. Oops, I suppose. Oh, there's empty bottles, so I can make some more Molotovs. Okay. I don't know why it shows that, but there's quotes in there. A container of lighter fluid. Looking for a fight. They like to do that. I don't know why. But they do. Okay, so that room had lighter fluid, fluid, and bottles. Lighter fluid and bottles. Can't leave anything more in this room. Wow. It doesn't like me leaving stuff anymore. Should probably start combining stuff anyway. Okay, got some Molotovs. A lot of mobs. Alright, that'll work. Got a lot of good crap later in there. And some more. Should probably combine the gasolines. Would probably save a little bit of room. Would be nice, huh? And then let's put the black and the white statues up above. So I'm gonna leave these here for right now. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No. 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 It's probably like another statue I've got to get or something. Not quite sure yet. Alright, so let's look at a map. Da-da-da-da. I wonder what that door was. There's also those doors up there to check. That one, nothing to do there. There. So, first floor stuff we need to do. No, not first floor, second floor stuff. So let's double check that other door there. That door's bound by those knights. Whatever's in there. Code 815. Gotta look for that too. Top is engraved with the image of a clock. Yeah, it's code 5. I remember seeing the clock. The clock was missing a friggin' part of it. Okay, so going back to our map, because there's another room like that. And that was that other room, this room right here. Okay, so that's... these are the two conference rooms. Yeah. Why? Okay, kids call me. Give me 1 sec, guys. Is she under there with you? Doesn't sound like she's enjoying that very much. Kids, gotta love them.
I just had to tell you that, show you that because it was funny. She's not coming in there.
Knights firmly bar access to the door. Okay, so we're gonna go this way, I think. It's the way we want to try to go. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. Check our map, because there's something... I think, yeah, that door to the right was shut. Is that shut? Oh, I've been in here before. No, that was not the way I wanted to go. But I do want to check this room on the other side here. I think it's this one. It's locked, okay. Aw, Mr. J, you made it. Good for you. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's see here. The door I can open. Yep, don't need the cat anymore. It always has who's to follow under what's trending. Nice. I'm so glad you're famous, Mr. J. You've made it. Yeah, he comments on my Twitter all the time, man. Steamy puts good stuff on my Twitter all the time. Back when you cared. Fair enough. Nice! Ammo! Yes! I need ammo. Ammo makes the world go round. Assistant Director's Diary, September 2nd. A useless bunch of trainees. As always, where do headquarters find these idiots? We did get a couple decent ones, so I can't complain. William and Albert, they might have a future. William Birkin and Albert Wesker? Scholar Will, Practical Al, they really are opposites, and they're always competitive in everything they do. Yeah. Well, that's how it works, man. So both Birkin and Wesker were in training. Wow. So tell me to encourage a rivalry between those two. He probably fell asleep on his way there. It's the first time since his training facility was built that Director Marcus ever had anything interesting other than his research. Well, whatever orders are orders. Interesting. Yeah.
Why do you want her out?
Oh, she can come in if she wants.
You go outside? Yeah.
What?
My 4-gun line. Now I just need. I think I need shield on best 3-gun, and then mag mortar, and then recon. That's it to complete the Pokedex.
Okay, cool.
And then I should be able to encounter Arceus. Oh wait, I also need Spiritomb. I keep forgetting. That one's gonna be the hardest one. But I might just go.
We didn't get too far into quotes over here, Steamy. That was mostly, I think quotes was mostly a Grim thing. That's not something we've added a lot. I know there's like a whole freaking archive with Grimmikins, but hang on, let me look. I don't have a dad joke command either. I'll add it, don't worry. Let's see here. It was just too easy. You right? Oof. Oh wow, that is a command in there, huh? Interesting. Wow, there's some stuff I did here in Stream Elements, or at least tried to. Curious. Mix It Up has one in the public archives. Really? I'll have to look at that. We'll have to discuss that one, eh? Wow, there's a slot machine! Exclamation mark slots. I didn't even know I had that turned on. Ah! Ha ha ha! That nobody have it right. I hear you, Steamy. I hear you on that one. Yeah, quotes enabled. I'll have to figure out why my Sabo Squad bot wants to like turn it down. There goes there goes all my points. Okay, so let's see here. want to do 7. I want to like split it. Whatevs, whatevs. Really? I did do that, didn't I? Flip it! Control the lights to what? What am I supposed to see? Oh, is this one? Overridden excursion. Nobody saw it. You know what everybody did see though was your Megan compilations. Oh, that's what I need you for. Oh, okay. There's something up there on the moose head. I mean, she was easy to pick on too. Like, Megan was just fun to mess with. Hopefully I return. What are you making fun of, Giddy? Megan was a good sport, yeah. She was. She was. DBD ruined her soul. Aww.
Let's split up.
Roger.
It was difficult to beat her channel. Oh, really? That's too bad. I didn't remember being her that toxic, but what do I know? Oh, I think this is not clock thingy that I need. Fantastic! She said some things that even raised your eyebrows? Really? She got that far down the rabbit hole. My, my, my. Oh, I left her behind. I'm so sad.
Follow me.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see here. We need the night thing to go in there, so we need to go back to that clock room. Sounds like a war zone outside. Oh, fireworks already? Dadgum. Y'all start early. Y'all's start oily. Okay, so gotta remember here how I got to. See here. That's room she was in. Back in there, that door is locked. We can't wait. Loki the Twixter. Oh, mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. That's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, so let me see here. Well, I mean, it's slots. Steam, you can't expect it all the time, can you? Okay. That's why you're going to do that. Okay. So we'll keep that one on, and then we'll turn the... I'll figure out how to export the stream elements and ones over. And then switch one of them off. Yeah, I mean, if I played Final Fantasy IX, he would show up, because he loves that game. But I haven't seen him lately. He popped in a while back, and I do hope he was doing okay. I expected 98% winning. Jeez. Yeah, like you're going to have a 98 percentile. Being a 98th percentile, come on now. I think it was this one. Because I got to go back to the front. And then there was a room with a lift in it that I need to refine. It was over here. Nope, not over here. I didn't want to go do that one again. Got everything in that room anyway.
Ow!
Why are you still in there, Jill? Get out of there. What are you doing? It's not what we're here for. Play with the crows. You crazy?
Come on.
Roger.
This side, perhaps. That's that stairwell. Oh, you know what? I think I might know where it is. I've got to remember. Gotta go past the bathroom. Get off me. Okay, let's get out of there. That's clearly not what I'm looking for. Check my map again, man. Ah, everybody's in danger. Help. Need some help. Help. Alright, check our map again. Where the heck was that doggone room? Okay, second floor. There. There's the crows. Caw, caw, caw. Yeah, remember the old slow? Yeah, I remember, dude. I remember that thing would take hours, man. It'd take a long friggin' time. Up there. Oh, okay, I see. No, I never got it. That never showed up anywhere, man. Nope. I got no clue where that poor thing is. Okay, so let's go this way. He's probably still lying naked on a beach somewhere too after that avalanche victory. I haven't heard from him in a couple days. They scan all media mail to make sure it's actually media because the rate is cheaper. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. That's where I wanted to be. Okay, so now we go here. So somewhere postal workers having a great weekend. Oof. Let's see here. Let me go on the right. Minute hand. Let's see here. Uh, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay. Boom. Conference rooms are open. Well, that's just dandy, isn't it? I'm gonna move some chips and I don't have any. I hear you there, dude. I've been cleansing all weekend, so I haven't eaten any hard food, just liquids. Do I want hard food? Absolutely, but I'm really, really wanting to start getting my weight under control. It would be a wonderful thing. Water motive. Shoot, man. I want some health motives. Not trying the intermittent. I just try to do a cleansing this weekend and then figure out how I want to diet. Like, there's one program that worked really well for me, but it's not cheap, and I don't have the money for that at the moment. But that's I'd ideally like to go back to that, but a little pricey. Okay, so only because we're like gravely injured, I'm just gonna save, and then move forward. Just do a pizza and chips diet, but exercise 14 hours a day. Yeah. Yeah, because that'll really work. That'll do it right there. Oh, I don't want fuel. Somebody lay text. Okay, okay. That's the microfilm. Yeah, let's just pick it up, whatever. Da, 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 da. I get a couple days a week where I eat what I want. The rest of the time it's turkey or chicken with green beans. At least you're staying reasonably healthy, man. I drink greens every day, and I take my vitamins every day. So I'm good with that, but I've got to still got a lot to work on. I'll tell you what, I'd rather drink my greens than eat them, if you ask me. Okay, so because I don't know what's up here, I'm gonna equip the shotgun. There we go. I'll go check out this first conference room here, because there's stuff in here that I need. Poetry. Moon bows to the earth squares low to the sun, and the great law of the sun governs all things. Hi, sugar daddy. I got a refill on mine, but they're sugar-free and carb-free. And that is why I saved. That all I get? What? I said hi, sugar daddy. Hi, hi. If you logged into your real name, you'd probably get a bit more. But since you're logging under your hub's name...
Resident Evil 0.
But I'm broke. What do you expect? I don't got no money. Well, why is your laptop dead? Charge it. Let me charge it and I'll be in. Okay, and then I'll freak out over you properly. I'm gonna... Oh, jeez. Good luck getting it. I told you I'm broke. I is broke. Kids hid the charger? Oh my gosh. You let them do that crap? Holy cow. Oh, I need to drop stuff. Probably the same thing I want. Steamy, all you want is me dancing on a bed in a hotel room again. Oh, it will be cheap, I promise. I don't know. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, baby girl, what I'll do for you is you have my permission for your birthday to spend however much of Jay's money as you want at Target. There you go. Give that poor man a heart attack. That hotel, I was able to stream from that hotel, man. It was pretty good overall. Get off me, man. I may be nearly dead, but I saved. So screw you guys. Yeah, there's shotgun shells there. Probably. I saved! That's why I saved! I should leave her, like, outside or something. I have an OnlyFans. Nice. Yeah, I was ultimately pretty happy with that hotel. It was a good hotel. If I ever go back there again, that's probably where I'd stay. But hopefully I don't have to. Okay, so I'm going to leave her, like, outside the door is what I'm going to do. And take all the ammo and kill everything. Because both these characters are a liability right now. This is still the wife, but Jay does run the page. It's fine. It's cool. Birthday you don't stream, so you have to do what I'll ask nicely for the day before. Okay. Remove the microphone. Leave the ribbon. Interesting, alright.
You stay here.
Okay.
No, I think you're gonna stay here. Because I just want to, like, throw some firebombs at, like, zombies. Okay. Alright, let's have a look-see. I'll think about it. That's doable. That's negotiable. What do you mean did you reload first, Barbs? What are you talking about? I mean, I do think that's something I might be able to do. It's just if I have, like, I don't know. I'm just wondering about the appointments. Oh yeah, typically. Barbs, typically. What is that gonna cost me? Dun dun dun. Alright, so first actually let's Lodo el Fuegos del Vamos. These things are on fire. Oh, that's a bit too late. ¿Qué es esto? I can take microfilm. But I also want those shotgun shells right there. Jay, let me some points! Give me some points, Jay! 150k is adequate. There you go. Wait right here for him. I did not want to do that. Okay, so we got a little bit there. Say hello to my little friend. Kind of sucks how that works out. Wow. You got the verse poetry. Making a comeback. All right. Aww. Okay, let's. I want to try something. I've never tried it. I just thought I would for the fun of it. Yeah, nope. It was a nice thought. It's the thought that counts. Okay, so I'm assuming the microfilm, the projector to play this microfilm is going to be in that other training room. So let's see here. It typically does. Yes. Okay, so we're going to save again because we're gravely injured. It isn't my stream, so I don't have ultimate powers. Well, neither does Stormy, apparently. He has losing powers. Losing powers! I want the lighter fluid. Ribbon. Like anything else. I want my microfilm. Here we go. Had an almost 40-minute discussion about I was just rating. Oh my gosh. You waited, you were talking 40 minutes in your just rating screen? Does that not surprise me with you? I was just rating. Well, there you go. Just rating. I've modded thousands of hours modding DVD streams. I can't watch that. No, it's understandable, dude. I get it. Oh. That's not what I planned on. Daddy needs some health. I would rather watch DVD than 5 minutes of Apex. I'm with you on that.
Resident Evil.
I mean, mostly like,
0.
I don't know. It feels easier to interact with folks with DVD than it does on FPS, though, in my opinion. You know, or crap like this, you can just vibe with your chat, hang out. Oh my gosh, it's baby girl! Ah, she resubbed. I matter again. Somebody who truly appreciates me. Hope that's better, baby. See, you go on your own account and good things can happen. Oh, look, it's the brat bitch. Wow. Wow. You just made me snort laugh. Hey, I have my uses. You made me snort laugh. Back in the prime of your modding days, Steamy. She's legit snorting right now. As long as she's happy, that's what matters. She is legit snorting. Steam modded us for all of us back in the day. Okay, so here's my projector. That's about what I thought. Here's some ammo. Nope. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Rude. How rude. The 0-1 screen displays the bizarre pattern. Okay. Oh, that's fun. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, E, F. 0 through 9, A through F. Yep. I sleep in the basement all the time, especially in the summer because that wife hates the fan on her. I get it. I sleep in the living room a lot of the times because it's cooler, but I'm definitely another one of those people that likes to sleep under the fan. Oh, show. Take the handgun ammo. I don't necessarily need it on me in the winter, but that doesn't mean I don't like it on me in the winter. Okay, so we gotta go back to that room upstairs. Because that's a big puzzle in and of itself. Jay, a human here. I'll shove him away to the edge of bed. That's, of course, if he's not doing that weird sleep crap that he does. Too many farts. Yeah, it's one way to look at it.
This way.
All right.
Roger.
You know, I'm gonna do it again, only because we're dangerously low in health. I like to live dangerously. Yeah, I mean, if I ever got another bed giant slammer, I'm in the same boat, man, but I don't sleep on beds very much anymore. Couch is just as comfy, but like yourself, I'm sleeping by myself, so fine by me. Oh, I didn't even leave it right there. Okay, alright. Thought it was behind the tank. Ah, you're getting into dangerous territory, Mr. J. That's my knife. Yourself in trouble, man. Actually, what is that? I miss having a bed and not an edge. Yeah, that his side, her side, mumbo jumbo, right? Her and the kiddo take up the bed. Is it at the end of one of those dreams where you find yourself falling and then you're like on the floor? Those things freak me out, man. I wake up with my heart racing after that stuff. Although I don't wake up with my heart racing like I used to. Like I used to get like really bad like sleep apnea symptoms where I'd be like waking up with like my heart racing. A couple of times I felt like this was it. I haven't had that in years though. But that crap was scary. Oof. Okay, so we're going back to my room here. Yeah, it's gonna be this one. Oof. MO disc? Glad somebody's still using disc. Jeez. $2D. Okay, so look at that pretext again. So 2's going to be this one right here. D's going to be in the back right.
I'll go.
Okay.
You stay here. Open the door. Okay, there we go. The night doors are now open. Certainly helps.
Come on.
Yep.
I got the shotgun, I make the rules. Alright. Hopefully one of these areas has friggin' health in them. Would be nice. But again, Steamy, like I said earlier, it's not that old school way where you're like limping all over the place. Going like 10 times is slow. What's in here? Dun, dun, dun. A night full of bing bongs? Let's go. Ink ribbon. Napalm grenades. Okay, those are going to come in handy. So I can fill up my grenade launcher. Heck, man, I'll take it. Appears to be that's all that's going to be. I'm fine in this room. I'll go to that other room. You played with bing bongs while I played with the ding dong. So who's the real winner here? Okay. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, what's in here? As she typically will, Mr. J, because we know how this works. Really? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Right, she stood there and took it. Okay, there's a little bit. Okay, that's one down. I think chat won. Nice. Exchange. Okay, there we go. All right, but that is just me being me. Okay, so that's that night room. I just enabled it, dude. No, I wouldn't. I haven't seen him in a long time. Friends with him on Facebook, but another guy I've met in real life. Hope he's doing okay. Okay, we need to check those other night doors. Because apparently he was instigating stuff at the time. It's as much as I can gather. Okay, so that room's clear. Back to the front. Mix and match, drop some stuff off. Night door up there. This must have been the other night door here. Which is fine, because I need to go explore this anyway. Yeah, but the red one just enhances the green herbs. I'm not rushing out there right now. Save that for later. There's other keys I need too. The sad thing is I feel like I'm already exploring everything. Oh, Barbie's smart, man. She knows more than she lets on. Barbie knows her stuff, man. She knows it. She knows it. Have you played them all, Barb? I have 0 minutes. Oh, Mr. J, you're missing out on horror goodness, man. No, but watch them all played. Oh, okay. It's not the way I want to go. I actually want to go this way. I think this was my stairwell. Nope, but I wanted to do stuff out there. I need to go back from it. Oh, you're really. Dude, Resident Evil is like the godfather of... I would call Resident Evil the godfather of horror. Like, when the original Resident Evil came out on the PlayStation, that game was, like, legitly scary as a kid. It was terrifying. Okay, so... OG PlayStation, man. For the win. Okay, so where... There's my grenade launcher, so let's load that puppy. Nah, back in those days, absolutely not, man. It was the best. Like, except you remember like the mansion door, like used to be like this big old like freaky scary monster would like freaking pop out. That was the good stuff, man. Okay, where did I drop it? But now it's just like the remaster is like the freaking dogs running. He'll nitpick it all to hell. Are you saying you know him? Okay. All right, save data. Yes, there we go. Don't watch horror movies when he ruins them. Right. Oh, no doubt. Figuring out the puzzles and all. Absolutely. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Paranormal, I barely flinched. Okay, there's something other I can hear, but I don't want to fight with. Oh no, it's not that door. That's a water door. The Faz is good with friends. It's not any, in my opinion, it's not any good solo. But it's fun with friends. Why am I hearing bugs up here? Because there are bugs up here. Rebecca, what are you doing? We've got a job to do here. Jeez, I can't take her anywhere.
Resident Evil 0.
I flinched one time that entire game. Noise, noise. Very noise. Sneak a sleeping pill in his popcorn. Yeah, there you go.
I'll go alone.
Okay.
Yeah, stay here, Rebecca. You are a liability. Trying to get work done here. Sheesh. Okay, so looking back at our map. I need a water key to go there. Hopefully that's the key that I get next. There's something in there. That's probably where I gotta go next. Horror is too predictable. Aw, Jay. It's not that bad. It's not. Downstairs. Couldn't get by. Love the smell of popcorn. Not a fan of eating it. Fair. Fair. Okay. So you, Rebecca, are staying there because you are a liability. He wouldn't go because war bores him. Tusk, tusk, tusk. Yep, same barbs, same. I'll leave you guys alone for now. I mean, I could go up there with my grenade thrower, but I just don't want to bother with him. Okay, handgun ammo, that helps. The door's locked, no keyhole. Puffcorn. And it's called popcorn. All that stuff. That sounds good. The 3 fundamental principles of the Umbrella Corporation. Oh, jeez. I guess there's like tablets with like all that crap on there. Files. Making it back to, all right, back to making in a mood. There you go. Discipline, obedience, unity. So I guess there's like 3 little tablets I gotta find over somewhere. That unlocks if I take care of this thing. Remember mixtapes? Who doesn't, Steamy? Holy crap. Alright, nothing to do down here. Alright, so there's, aside from some bullets, there's nothing I really need in that room right now. I need to go find that other night room. Nope, nope, sorry, nope, nope, sorry. Sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry. I feel like it went from mixtapes in the 80s to dick pics. Leaps. Well, or burn CDs were another one that came out not too far after. And there's also this one up here, because apparently this still didn't come out right. Statue of a woman. Those sides are corner of the table. The songs that are in my dad. There you go. Dick pics always been lame. I agree. I'm not into dick pics either. People still send them to me though. I can't take it. That's fine. I think those are supposed to balance somehow. Supposed to open up a path. Yep. My achy breaky heart. Yeah. Just don't think you'll understand. Let me see here. That's a water door. Check that. There's a candle there. Got into that one. Oh, that's the other night door. It's right behind me. Okay. That works. You had a mullet, business in the front, potty in the back. Our house growing up, we only had Johnny Cash, and Conway Twitty. Nice. Good old days right there. Because someone took some crap. So I guess I gotta do the power from some point. Twitty had that helmet hair. He would braid it and tuck it in a shirt going to work. Wow. Wowzers. Hi there. Bridge collapse. Not really anything out here. Kind of want to go down below again. And this is where I came in early on. When I came in via the destroyed train. Yeah, nice try calling your shot, Steve. Alrighty then. Anything I missed over here? Probably not, but I figured it's worth checking. But fire up on my broken train. Used to wear cowboy boots and everything, so glad it was just a style. He just walks fine. Wow. Had cowboy boots as a kid. I hated them. Okay, fire is not supposed to go that way. That's of course fine. I just wanted to check. No worries. No worries. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Some of them. The Toy Story boots. Love it. Love it. Yeah, it's a good thing you're staying there, Rebecca, because you keep dying on me. I need to find you some health. At some point when I figure out my next move in this game. I'm gonna leave that for right now. He is 13, he still talks about missing those shoes. There you go. good and evil are brought into balance, a new path will be opened. But the problem is I put both of them on there. Yeah, I wouldn't let me put them on the left. Put it on the left that time. I might have it backwards. It always auto puts evil on. Well, let's try that. Let's try it like that. Maybe do it from that angle. Yeah, so you don't. So if I put evil in, it always puts evil to the left. Now maybe evil, I need to remove the wing because the white has nothing on it. How would I do that? I wonder. Well, if you look at it, it looks a little heavier than the white. Because if you look at the white's missing the good one's missing both of its arms, so the black has a wing. So if I put the black in there, it looks like the black is a little bit heavier. Just a little bit. One day I will get a PVC pipe that goes into a bucket. Yeah, there you go. That's one way to do it. Curious. I think I want to. There's one door I want to check here. Oh, there's that. There's that one. I don't really need to light it with though. Maybe throw a Molotov at it. Water key. definitely missing something. Steamy. Not doing so hot on the slot, Steamy. Maybe you should just retire from gambling, man. Maybe it's not for you. Okay, let's see here. I won't stop until I'm homeless. Yeah, there you go. You need a lot for that one. Oh, so I guess we're not ready for it yet. That's fair. That's fair. So what I need to figure out then... You need to find heads and wings and stuff for those? Shoot. They will be complete. Oh, that's fun. So first floor here is done. Basement 1, can't do anything there. First floor is done. Well, outside of that out there, but I need like a power brick or something. Second floor, I need to do that door. You need to look in cabinets and stuff too. Dadgum. Well, I guess that's good to know. I'm missing several things. You'd think, even though it shows green, it wouldn't show green if you're done in the room though, but this one's different than the others, so... What do I know? Stiff? So we're gonna go... Yeah, I want to go back to that candle room because I haven't been in there yet. Last one of the night. Best for last. Nope. Not doing very well on the gambling side, Steamy. Doing not so well. He rigged it. He rigged it against you. Is that what you're saying? No, apparently. Oh, there's your proof. Okay, I can go in there. Oh, everybody's gambling now. You gambling folk. Gambling folk. I mean, it's cool and all, but... Good old stepladder. For the win! Yeah, but it didn't light that candle. Oh, I have that though. No. I always forget that that's sitting there in my inventory right there. Oh wow, it's got like a little change clothes. That's nice. Look like all professional and crap. Oh, okay. That's what I need the lighter fuel for. Alright. Let's go back and get my lighter fluid. One night I did win 3 slots in a row at Grimm's. I should have went out and got a lottery ticket. Probably, shoot. Was that years ago when the odds were still in your favor? Some asshole in Vermont. Yikes. If I had the power rack, wouldn't have points. Come on, man. Come on. What you getting at, Willis? Bots rig everything. I tell you what, Mr. J. Tell you what. I'll up you on that. I'll play Mr. J. But not right now. That's just a verbal tease. Take 500k away from Martin. Well, he's not here to defend himself? That's not very nice. Now, is it? Well, my bot already gambled all, man. It's at the bottom. How many points over... How many points for feet picks? There you go. Now, Commander Root and Wisebot, if I can get them to gamble, I would do that. They've just been sitting there for yars. Yep, not the way I want to go. That's the way I want to go. I think Commander Root is everyone first spot. I think so too. Wouldn't surprise me. Commander Root be everywheres. Let me in! Let me in! I do give my sub a sub every month, this is true. She was devastated because she's... Oh, really? Aw, Megan. Okay, grenades, let's go. I think up here, this is good. Resident Evil pictures are always so creepy. You know? You ever noticed that? There's no candle. It's like something's supposed to go in there, but there's no candle in there. That's alright, I'll just push this bookcase instead. Good. It's a book called Good. Leave that for a moment so I can play this book. Okay, let's see what's in this book. Well, I guess I know where those go. Hey, good night, Steamy. Have a good holiday, dude. I appreciate you. He wanted to lose one more time. Okay. Steamy wanted to lose one more time. Coming back for those grenades because I want them in my little like stash pile down at the bottom there. Hey, yeah. I'll be back. Not your day for gambling, Steamy. Not your day for gambling. I don't know what that. Okay, then I'm gonna go back and get my grenades because I want my grenades. Need my grenades for my grenade launcher. Dun, 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 dun. So to imagine somewhere in this lovely, lovely place, there's a book called Evil too. Evil. Okay, that's just a camel. Okay, there we go. So that's that one. Next to the railing? What railing you talking about? Near the statues? Yeah, there was something I dropped there. It's the ink for the typewriter. I freaking dropped everything in there. Yeah, I know. I did do that. Yeah. Let's go look in here again. Since I have to double check everything now. Because there's stuffies still missing. Got that one up there. And there's my kiddo screaming in the background. Ow! Cool. You're trying to get comfy, but you keep stepping on my foot, and I don't feel good. What are you doing? Okay. Okay, up straight. That door. How you like the blankets, girl? You're moving out of the way. Alright. So now drop off those grenade rounds. All my other lovely goodies I've got laying around down here. Leave that. Leave you. I should probably go outside to where those crows were. Double check that area because I really just kind of ran through it. That'll be something to chuck a. Go back to our map here. And there's crows in there. Beer. So that was going, let's see here. going to... That was the way to the clock. So I gotta run away from the buggies up there. Hello, buggies! Hello, buggies! I love you all. I'm not gonna play with you today. Ow! I'm not gonna play with you today. Ow! Told you, I'm not playing with y'all right now. Just going to check your stuff out. Don't you worry about me. Oh, see, there's one of the tablets down there outside. Water's clean. The bottom is covered in dirt. Okay, there's something I can climb on here. Not much I can do here. So, let's see here. That's probably the lift from outside, because you need like a little battery to operate it. Well, I'm gonna go back there and look at that. Bad buggies! Nope. Not today. Nope. Nope. Sorry. You did not pass go. Did not inherit $200. That one, of course, requires the water key, which I do not have at the moment. But don't worry, I'll get it eventually. It will happen. Okay, nothing to do in here right now. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go back outside here for a momente. It says right here you can barely see something, and that's like one of those little tablets I can see from the rooftop above. Yeah, something there, but you can't see what in here. So you need like... Of course, there's a lift right here. Wire mesh can't go that way. But there's power missing from that. So that'll be like a little lift for later. means the real question is how do I get down there? Nothing but darkness. Okay, another area I want to look at. That would help me to double check. I think it was this way. Map! Yep, it was this way. Sorry, buddy, not playing right now. There's this guy right here. So I gotta figure out how to get past that, but I don't think I have anything like for that guy either. At least none at the moment. Nothing clickable right here. But that's okay. We'll save that for next time. No worries. Yep. Sorry, dude, going on by. Did I miss anything in here, perchance? Let's look in here again. Anybody hungry? Yeah, I don't think there's anything left in here. Wait, nothing in there. Wait, Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on, big guy. Come on. Oh, there's two of you. Very nice. Come on. Come on. Okay, just stand there waiting for me, Jill. You're doing such a great job. Court data, yes I will. Cool, there's we go. And that, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and wrap up right there for tonight. It's about that time. We'll, of course, Resident Evils every Saturday, so we'll do another portion of this next Saturday. This, of course, is going to be sent over YouTube as part of the Resident Evil stuffies I keep uploading over there with all of our other categorized streaming. And I'm gonna go here. So you can find that there. What did I do? Yeah, so there's YouTube right there. Of course, you can get us on our other social mobiles there. So I appreciate you guys hanging out and all. Always a pleasure. And then let me find someone to read out to, and we will call it a night. Mr. J, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for taking care of us, as always. Mr. J, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for taking care of us, as always. I think what we'll do is we'll raid somebody I haven't raided before. Kitty Killjoy. She's typically not on when I'm on. Let me mute my echo. And you guys enjoy yourselves. You didn't do anything yet. Let's hope I typed that right. Invalid username. Yeah, I did that wrong. Dash raid X kitty. She's playing Derby Dur. There we go. That time I get it right. But again, thanks you guys all for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. Have yourselves a lovely evening and a lovely holiday. Enjoy your freedom. Yeah, I know, right? And we'll see you guys soon. Much love, fam. Nighty night now.
Oh, you should be careful.